What are we gonna do tonight, O.C.G?
Well, the same thing we try to do every night, Bertrum. Take over the world. I mean, YouTube. Take over YouTube. Bertrum, I found another one of your pubic hairs in my soup this morning. How many times do I have to tell you? You're supposed to stir it with a spoon, not with your Colonel mustard.
Just because I'm
sorry.
prepared for the...
Just don't do it again. If I find one more pubic hair, I'm going to throw you out of the window. Understand? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to this little podcast and a section where I tell you what games I have been playing this week. So, without much further ado, let's get down to the list. Wait a minute. It's all right, Bertrum. 'Tis just one of my pubic hairs. Now remember, ladies and gentlemen, reviews for all of these games are on the Obsessive Compulsive Gaming YouTube channel, which I highly recommend you go and visit, because it's my channel, and that is recommendation enough. If I tell you to do something, then rest assured you should do it. So for example, if I say, dig up your dead grandmother and store her in your refrigerator so that when people come over to your house for a party and say, have you got any ice? You can then point them in the direction of the refrigerator, and then you can laugh when you see their reaction at finding your dead grandmother in your freezer. Ha 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 ha. So, number one this week, Outriders. Great little multiplayer co-op third-person shooter thing. Number two this week, Blasphemous, which you can rest assured is not a game that you want your mother or your father to find you playing. It is a very violent and blasphemous kind of game. The third game I played this week was Tamarin, which does not have a physical release, but this is a game in which you play as a monkey. And that's about it. Number 4, In Nightmare, which I have coined as a rip-off of Little Nightmares, only nowhere as good. No. This week I also played Infernax, which is rather like an old school cast. Oh my god, I just knocked Bertrum's favourite teddy bear off of the shelf. Oh well. So yes, Infernax, which is kind of like an old school Castlevania game, or a Mega Man game, or a Dark Souls game. It's not really like a Dark Souls game, but it just seems popular nowadays, or fashionable, to call every single game just like Dark Souls. But the only way that every single game could be just like Dark Souls is if every single game was a complete and utter piece of diatribe. Yes, that's right. I said it. You heard it here first. Next this week I played a wonderful game called Totally Normal Journey, an interactive musical. And as a fan of musicals myself, I can tell you that the singing in this game is fucking dreadful. But 'tis very funny. And the devil touches himself. So that's always a good thing in my book. Next this week I replayed Fast and the Furious Crossroads, which sounds like a form of lovemaking crossed with a very famous Britney Spears movie. But it's not. It's in fact a video game of the popular film franchise. And conveniently, and coincidentally, it's actually been announced this week that the game is going to be delisted. Delisted? Is that a real word? I think it is. Delisted from all game storefronts online. So, if you want to play the game, you'll have to buy it, like I did, with real money, not Monopoly money. And do I like this game? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And do I care if you think this game is terrible? No, I don't. No, I don't. And do I care that you hate me for liking this game? Actually, yes, I do. Also, this week I played Gamer 1998, a game that coincidentally takes place in 1998. And this is apparently a survival horror game. Frankly, for me, it's a survival pain in my ass game. If you played it, you'll know why. And most recently, this week, I played Star Wars, Lego Star Wars, Skywalker, Lego Skywalker, Lego whatever the hell it's called. I played that. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, all of the games I have played this week. What have you played this week? Actually, I don't give a shit what you played this week. Anyway, let's get back over to someone far less interesting than me. Less funny too. And good looking. Less good looking. Anyway, let's go over to him. He might be on this side. Or he might be up here. Or he might be down there. Or he might be over there. Who knows? Aha! There's another one! Seriously, Bertrum, how many of these bloody things do you have? In future, if you are going to stir my soup with your Colonel Mustard, then please shave down there first. And another... Hold that thought, Bertrum. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to this little section of the podcast where I tell you all of this week's best gaming news, according to yours truly. And because I am saying it, then you know it must be the week's best gaming news. So, without much further ado, fix that. Item 1 on the agenda. A new Tomb Raider game has been announced by Crystal Dynamics. Pardon me. A new Tomb Raider game has been announced from Crystal Dynamics, who, if you're intelligent like I am, you'll know Crystal Dynamics developed the most recent Tomb Raider trilogy, which I really, really enjoy. Now, what I'm hoping in this new game, which apparently is going to be developed on the Unreal 5 engine, is that we finally get the Lara Croft in a shower scene that I have been begging for quite some time. Item 2 on the agenda. The Witcher 3. No, not The Witcher 3. The Witcher television series has started production on Season 3. And I could care less. Item 3 on the agenda. Apparently a new Monkey Island game is being made by the original creator. And it has a very original title called Return to Monkey Island. And when I say it's a very original title, what I actually mean is it's not an original title at all. You know how many sequels begin with the words return to? Even I myself have in the last couple of years developed a video game called return to the Playboy Mansion. The floors are still fucking sticky. Ugh. Wasn't the most popular video game in the world, but item 4 on the agenda. Apparently E3 has been cancelled. And that's it. E3 has been cancelled. So if you were hoping to go to E3 this year like I was, to mingle with some of the gaming commoners out there, you know, then tough. You're not going. You get to stay home. They will probably announce some new video games and they'll put the trailers up on the YouTubing thing, so there's that. Item 5 on the agenda. Now, I normally like to give you just gaming news here on this little podcast thing, but I thought, no, I have to make fun of this. So, Bruce Willis, as you may be aware, has retired from acting due to ill health. I just hope that for Mr. Willis's sake, that in this period of ill health, he somehow manages to forget all the piece of shit movies that he has made for the last 20 years. And somehow he's able to convince himself that he is in fact a good actor and not a pathetic piece of shit actor. Or he has been for the last 20 years. I do like The Sixth Sense. He dies in that movie. Yes, I like any movie that Bruce Willis is dead in. And of course, we cannot forget Bruce Willis's #1 hit, the film series he is most well known for. Actually, I don't think it's a film series. I think it was just one movie. Howard the Duck. Now there is a Bruce Willis movie. Now I was going to mention the Will Smith slap, but that's old news. So, sorry, there will be no discussion here about the Will Smith slap. Though I will say that when he went on the stage and hit Mr. Rock across the face, I wish he had said, "Welcome to Earth," you know, like in Independence Day. You know, he hits the alien and says, "Welcome to Earth." So, I wish he'd gone on stage, you know, the way he went on stage, you know, striding on, yes, don't make fun of my wife, no. No one's even seen G.I. Jane. What the hell is G.I. Jane? But I'm still offended, so I'm going to come and slap you anyway. I wish that when he hit him, he said, "Welcome to Earth." And let's see that one more time, just in case you've not noticed me doing the same joke in a row 4 times. Welcome to Earth. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My take on the week's best gaming news. Now, let's head back over to someone who I'm sure has a smaller penis than I do. And I have a very small penis. Are you still here? Go away! I'm sure you've got something better to do with your time. No, seriously. Piss off. Be gone. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Bye. What in the hell is wrong with you? Go away. Vacate this space. Hit the cross at the top of the screen. The video is done. It's over. It's finito. It's caputo.